Streamer. Powered by Streamer. Stream your podcast, stream your story, stream yourself. Try it free at streamr.nyc.
Welcome to another episode of the Daily Bag Podcast. And my name is Thomie Is'real. My mother didn't give me that name. I gave myself that name with the hope that I could live by it, stand by it. And when it's all said and done, I lived up to it. So let's get right down to it. Yeah. Feeling okay, man. At the end of the day, I need to record earlier, man. But my situation just don't be allowing it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to try to get it off when I was today in Apple. But the Apple I was in, it was just too crowded. It was just too crazy. When I tried to do it in Grand Central, it was just too much background noise. Couldn't do it in the Redemption House because of everything that was going on. But let me take you back. Let me get you back to the beginning of the day, man. I woke up feeling good, feeling great, man. It was tough in the beginning. That's why I wanted to just say, just do. I didn't want to get out that bed today. I had a rare day off. I knew I was about to start a 20-day week where from Tuesday from 7 p.m. to Saturday 3 a.m. I will be going 20 hours a day. Just grab 2-hour commute, 2 hours sleep. So it's going to be one of those type of weeks. So you could see I didn't want to get out of the bed at all today, man. I was like, man, but you got to just do. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do. I had to get out of that bed. I said, man, let me just jump right in the shower. But I started stretching. I said, nah, I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to do some push-ups just to get it off my chest. I had to do. I'm sitting around. It wasn't nothing to do. I was going to stay in the Redemption House all day. I'm like, nah, let me get out of the Redemption House, man. You know what I'm saying? Redemption House, sometimes you got to move, man. Remember, if you don't know, this is a conversation with myself, and I give you the warrant and the permission to eavesdrop as I try to motivate and inspire myself. And I have no shame because I'm talking to myself, and ain't no future in fronting. Ain't no reason to be lying to myself. I'm homeless, man. Straight off the back, I let you know straight up, but I don't call it homeless. So when you hear me say the Redemption House, that's what I'm talking about, because there's power in words. So I don't like to say the homeless shelter. I like to say the Redemption House, because it lets you know you're redeeming yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the Redemption House, so let me get on out, man. Let me get on out of the Redemption House, man. And I looked up, and they was having some classes in Apple. So let me shoot on down to Apple, man. You know what I'm saying? I went into the city from Brooklyn, went up in the city. Got up in that class. It wasn't even a class that was for me. But I was there around like-minded people. So you sitting in Apple around people that's coming to class. People coming to class we not sixth grade no more. We not ninth grade in high school. You have to go to school. I'm going to class because it's my option to go to class. And you're around surrounded by people who is their option to come to this class. So you're around like-minded people. That's that in that vibe and that environment, you getting something. You know what I'm saying? I met somebody, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a class for me. Again, I'll say that. But I met somebody that can help me learn what I actually came to learn. So that's a plus. That's why you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I could have sat all day in the Redemption House. But you gotta do. If you're trying to be successful, if you're trying to empower yourself, you're trying to move forward, you're trying to inspire you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Greatness don't come in the mail, bro. Better don't come in the mail. Staying the same, you might can get that. Falling off and being in decline, you might can get that. But being better, trying to separate good from great, all of that's you gotta go do for those, man. That they not coming in the mail, man. They not income tax checks, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get it. So it was an inspiring day just to get out, just to get up on that train, because you got to understand how blessed you are and fortunate you are. You have to really look at the outside world. You have to really fuel yourself from other people. And it's sad to say, and I'm not saying I live off other people's tragedies or other people, hardship. But I look at their situation to fuel me. Because I said it in my last podcast, sometimes we worry about the shoes we don't have, but we forget about the people with no feet. Heading into Manhattan on that A train, they had a young kid jump in front of the train. He's holding on the front of the train. The train can't go nowhere now to a complete halt because he's holding on the front of the train in the very front, holding on. Like, what are you doing, bro? He's not even trying to commit suicide because he's trying to commit suicide. He would let the train pull off and jump and let it run him over. But his brain got him thinking whatever he's thinking, that he want to hold on the front of the train and ride to the next stop. So he holds it everything, bro. You got people you got to know how blessed and fortunate you are just to be able to do. Some people just, they not. You got to know. You got to dig deep inside yourself, man. And do, man. Because other people just can't do. There's some people in Afghanistan who just can't do, man. They just can't do. There's some people sick in hospital beds that just can't do, man. I know hundreds of brothers in prison facing life sentences and who have life sentences who just can't do. You have to look at those things when you just don't want to do. You have to look at outside of you and just do, man. It feels better when you're doing. I'm telling you, doing feels better than doing nothing, man. Just like I said, it's hard to do bad and it's easy to do good. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. And it's easy to do. You gotta do, man. I'm telling you, you gotta do. You gotta do, man. You gotta do. You gotta look. It's people wishing they can do, man. That's why sometimes I just go to the hospital and visit people, man. I'm feeling down, I go get a visit. I take a visit, man. See who's in. I take a visit, man. Sometimes I don't even know people. I just go to the church or to the mosque and say who's doing okay, what's going on, blah blah blah. Oh, such and such is in the hospital. What hospital? And go visit. And it don't even be about the person I'm going to visit because they might not be dying or they might not be totally like crazy sick or nothing like that. But it's that trip down the hallway to see them. And I'm nosy. You know, I look in the rooms, I take my peek, and I see some people, they just can't do. They just can't do, man. So I ain't going to pull your ear off. This one's a short one. This is just to let you know. Do, man. Do. It feels better, man. Do. Please do. Please do. Remember, this is a conversation with myself. I'm really gassing myself with the please do's, man. Because I'm finding summit. I'm finding summit, man. I'm trying to find the best of me. I'm trying to reach the highest peak of me. And it's obstacles and it's all kinds of things in my way. But I need this podcast because I'm just trying to gas myself and fuel myself and motivate myself and inspire myself. That's why I try to say, just do. I'm really telling me, just do, bruh. Do what it takes to reach the highest peak of within you. Finding summit. That's my Instagram, Finding Summit, man. Spelled just like that, man. I wish I would name this podcast Finding Summit, man. But I didn't. It's the Daily Bag. You know what I'm saying? It's the Daily Bag Podcast, and I'm Thomie Is'real, man. And with that, I'm gone.